Hi Capricorn, welcome back. Capricorn, let's go ahead and get into your reading. I already have some messages ready for you. When I was meditating on the overall Capricorn energy, I got a bunch of images about making a wish. They showed me a wishbone. They showed me someone blowing, I think it's a dandelion. Then they showed me someone blowing out candles, and it was all about wishing. And then I started to hear the song in my mind, and it's a really old song, Wishing Well, I think is the name of it. He says, I don't even know what he said. Wishing well, kiss and tell. If you know it, put it in the comments below. That song may be significant, or the lyrics to that song. But again, there's that message about wishing well. So I don't know if you have some wish fulfillment coming in, or you are getting some validation of something that you put out into the universe coming into fruition during this time frame. But yeah, that's the only message I got, and it kept coming in over and over and over. Wishing well. And also, now I'm getting more on that. This is also about wishing someone else well. You know, especially if someone has hurt you. I want to say this correct. The highest mark of emotional maturity is to be able to wish someone well, even when they don't wish you well. So this is about that true empathy, that true ability to wish someone well, and move along with your life in peace, okay? And or you might just be, and this could be someone you're close to that is wishing you well, possibly Capricorn, or congratulating you. I'm not sure. Take it as it resonates, but they keep giving me wishing well. Wishing well. You're wishing well for someone, okay? Whether it's a friend or an enemy matters not. But those were the examples I was given. So let's get into the tarot, Capricorn, and see where this is headed. And get into the nitty gritty. All right. Ooh, I got way too many. Put those back, but I'll take note of them. You have the Sun card here as your overall energy. This is about your essence, self-awareness, your heart chakra. Okay. It does talk about your life force, spirit, creativity. And it also talks about self-sufficiency. But it's a lot about emotional expression and just kind of being who you are and allowing yourself to wish yourself well. You know, when you're feeling good about yourself, Capricorn, when you're in that high vibration, it's impossible not to want others to join you there. It's impossible not to want to share that love with others and wish other people well, you know? And that's really where you're being guided to go. With yourself and with others during this time frame. And then there's a message here about self-sufficiency. It's out twice now. This card speaks of that, and then the Nine of Pentacles also speaks of that. So it's like you have all that it takes, Capricorn, to be self-sufficient in whatever it is that you want to do. And I feel like it's coming into this state of your life, right, where you're understanding that everything external from you is just a complement to who you already are. You know, no longer feeling those codependent vibes or needing people to be a certain way or needing certain outcomes to make you feel okay. Understanding that happiness truly is a state of mind, and that state of mind you can carry around with you regardless of external circumstances or people. It is the true mark of empowerment. So I keep getting these empowering messages coming through. So I feel like you're really being empowered to genuinely come from your heart, to wish well. And by proxy of doing that, the universe is bringing in some more stability and comfort around you. Wow. I haven't even really got any cards out, but the message is pretty clear here. So I'm going to get a Law of Attraction card and a guidance card, and I'm going to wait to the end to read the guidance. Let's see how it ties into the reading. So the Law of Attraction card says, man, you keep wanting to get too many cards. Interestingly enough, it flipped on the card of forgiveness. Some of you may need forgiveness All right, so the law of attraction card says, first I seek joy and all else follows. Since your feeling of joy is your indication of your connection with your source, once you have achieved joy, you have achieved connection with your source. And under these circumstances, all that is good follows. So that is like a really fancy way of saying exactly what I just said and the message I got out of the meditation, which is prioritizing wishing yourself well, being happy, understanding happy is a choice and a state of mind. And then when you get in that space, all else follows. So now we're going to go into Capricorn, the headspace and where you're at with your thoughts right now. Then we're going to go into your heart space and how you're feeling. And then we're going to look at the big spiritual picture. So, you have the King of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Magician. There's some new ideas about different ways to make money coming through. So pay attention to, you know, your natural inspiration, okay? Like, here's what I'm feeling, Capricorn. If you're having some epiphanies or ideas about other additional avenues of income, other careers, other things that you would like to try, do not poo-poo those ideas. You know, because they're giving me an example of, you know, like when you're sitting with friends or whatever and you're exchanging ideas and maybe you come up with a good idea and your friend says, wow, that's the next $1 million idea. And you're like, yeah, I know. And then you do nothing about it, only to find out someone later had the same idea, except they executed it. And then you see it and then you're like, I thought of that first, you know? Like, I'm not saying jump on every single idea that you have, but if you are getting like new inspiration and it's coming through to you and you're feeling inspired towards it, don't ignore it. You know, explore it a little bit more. Is this a possible avenue for me? Because Spirit's always trying to show you new ways to bring in abundance. And some of us, we get so set in our mind that A plus B equals C. Like, I've always been in this profession, so that must be what I'm always going to do. You know, or like my expertise is here, so that's all I'm ever going to do. And Spirit is saying, actually, you have many talents and many things about you, Capricorn, that can help to expand your life, but you got to tap into it. And the first way you tap into it is believing that it's possible for you, you know, and then allowing your mind to explore different avenues, because that's what they keep giving me, different avenues. So if you feel like some of you are at a loss, or you feel like, you know, there's some stagnation in that area of your life, you're not looking at it through fresh eyes. They're wanting you to broaden your perspective, okay? I think there's a lot going on around your practical world, meaning I think a lot of your focus is like in planning events and organizing things and making sure that bills are paid or things are done on time, or needing to focus in that direction. I don't get a whole lot of love on the brain right now, Capricorn, but we'll look at the heart space. Really? Okay. They gave me, if you build it, they will come. You know, from Field of Dreams. I love that movie. But think about that movie. Think about the movie, right? He has an insane epiphany about building a baseball field and no idea where it's headed. And then look where the movie heads. You know, so I feel like that that movie may resonate with some of you. But that's kind of what I'm saying. You know, in life, you have to see more than just what is. Because all of it begins as a thought form first and then becomes. So, some deep thinking going on here. A need to reevaluate the ways in which you pull in income or the way you organize your life. But having all of the tools necessary to be able to do that. You're very strategic. Like, they keep giving me words like strategy and innovation. This is such a Capricorn read, right? Capricorn, this is like your wheelhouse, right? You know. So if that's not where your focus is, that's really where they're pulling you towards. You know? So let's see what's going on in the emotional space. We've got the Four of Swords, Ten of Cups. I heard rest easy. The Emperor and the Three of Cups. So, Capricorn, I feel like, yes, rest easy. Some of you are getting to this space where you're feeling well again, emotionally well. All right, or at least during this time frame, you're going to have more good days than bad, I feel, or glimpses of time where you're just at ease. There's a lot of things working out here for you. This is allowing you to get more into control because the smoothness of the emotions, right? So when we are going through a lot of emotional turmoil or trauma or endings and stuff like that, it's so hard to pay attention to the details of life when we're wrapped up in our mind and in our heart. You know, it makes it harder for you to concentrate at work. It makes it harder for you to stay on top of things because you're giving so much focus to that. A lot of you have kind of already done the work around that though. And during this time frame, it's like the waters get calm. And because things are calm emotionally, it is allowing you space within your mind to focus in another area. And right now, the guidance is to really start thinking about your next move when it comes to building up like your empire or your abundance. Okay, strategic. I don't know why I keep getting that word. Some of you are being very strategic. There is a lot of emotional fulfillment available to you, okay? This is connecting with friends and family and feeling connected to life. This is a sense of feeling emotionally in control. This is a sense of being a little bit light in the energy and wanting to maybe extrovert more or connect with people more than you have in the past. There might be some celebratory activity going on during this time frame. For some of you, a reconciliation here. But if there is a reconciliation, it's a desired one, like a reconnection with someone that adds to the joy of your life, but you know, does not take away from the joy of your life. And this is what's allowing you to wish another well. There's that song again. Wishing well. I'm gonna have to go look up the lyrics to that song. I honestly have no idea what that song is about. Oh, now I'm getting Disney. When you wish upon a star. Oh, sorry. That's terrible singing, and my card flew out. When you wish upon a star. This is really interesting energy, Capricorn, all right? Some of you might be like planning a trip to Disney, or you like Disney. Take it or leave it. But there again, it's just another reference to wishing. Wishing. Oh, okay. So some of you, it is... I heard, remember when you prayed for this? Remember when you prayed for this? You might catch yourself in a moment during this time frame, Capricorn, where you recognize that you're living something you once prayed for. Sometimes our wishes come true and we're not even paying attention, because we're on to the next and on to the next and on to the next. And there is a buffer of time between thought and manifestation. So sometimes our wishes, they come in, but it is later on, and we've already forgotten what we wished for. but I feel like you're going to be in a state of recognizing it, or catch yourself recognizing it. Like, man, I remember 7 years ago, they gave me the word 7 months ago, 7 weeks ago, when I prayed for this. And now, it's like the movies. It's here. Give me one more card. No. Sorry, you see how I caught that with my hand? Is this an additional message? I'll keep it. Okay, so, yeah, there's doors of opportunity opening here. 2 of Coins, the Wheel. Okay, the 4 of Wands, the Queen of Cups. So I feel like you've got options now. Maybe in the past you felt like you didn't have any options or avenues. You had to be strategic. You had to be strategic. But that strategy is going to pay off. And dividends is the word I heard. So you're going to have opportunities here, choices to make. But this is a good space to be in because you've got options. Before you had nothing. And now it's like, oh, okay, so now I'm feeling more in control of my life. Which direction do I want to head? You've got good timing here. You've got doors of opportunity opening and this sense of peace and ease and comfort. This is also being really in tune with intuition and spirituality or your emotions. Some of you are learning that you are a master creator or manifester, meaning like it doesn't take much effort for you to put ideas into action. Things line up fast for you. If you're not there yet, Capricorn, then that's the spiritual growth that you're headed towards. I heard idea man. You're the idea man? You got good ideas, man. Woman, whatever. So, I mean, I love this. Really. So there was a small additional message that came out, and I want to get to that real quick. You've got the 2 of Cups, Justice, the 10 of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Coins. Yes. For those of you in a relationship, I suppose you could also be calling this relationship into you if you're not currently in it. You've got a soulmate here. Someone that is karmically connected to you, but in a balanced way. Meaning you might notice that this person has a lot of similar things going on in their life as you do. Not a coincidence. That's how law of attraction works. And there's a sense of like building up security around this or commitment around this. And I feel like whoever you're connecting with, Capricorn, there's a lot of emotion here. They may really desire like a long-term connection. Some of you, this is a long-term commitment and there's balance being brought to that situation, or it's headed in that direction. And it's like you are so deserving, ready, and worthy for this. This person has a lot of admiration and adoration towards you. Like this is the full package here. Some of you are already in this connection. Some of you, it is coming your way. Some of you, it's recognizing if it's a long-term connection that has soured, there is a chance of seeing that person in a different light during this time frame. And that may be for those of you who need to wish someone well, maybe separate from this person, take it or leave it. But I see a stable, grounded connection here. Okay, for a lot of you. And a lot of you, it's intimate, right? But some of you, this could be just a friend that you have a lot in common with, and it's a great foundation. It's a great connection. So take it as it resonates. Wow. Capricorn, I love this. Okay. Let's see what your guidance card was. It says soul power. Always remember, you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. This is like saying, call it into you. Call it into you. And how do you do that? Get happy. Get happy. Find things to be happy about. Look for the good. Then watch as the universe conspires in your favor and some sort of wish gets fulfilled. This sounds like one of those like airy fairy unicorn readings, which I listen, I read the cards. I don't try to gear it towards any direction. But I'm telling you, this is what I am seeing. All right. Yeah, it looks great. Wow. So zodiac signs you might be dealing with. Scorpio got that guidance card as well, but I also have Leo here, Aries, Pisces, Cancer, Libra, Aries again, Aries again. What's this? Those are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing. That could be in your chart or the person's chart you're dealing with. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff linked down below, as well as in the About section. I only have one Facebook and one Instagram, and those are the ones that are linked directly to this page. Please, if it's not linked to this page, it's not me. There's a lot of spammers and scammers going around the tarot community, pretending to be tarot readers, charging people money. I don't do that. All right, so if you get contacted, it's not me. But I would love if you follow me on my actual official accounts, which are linked below, as I do go live there quite often, and you can get more fun stuff. Also, if you like some of my styles, you can get them for yourself on my sister's online boutique, avasophiaco.com, link down below. And for those of you who'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so in the About section. Either way, Capricorn, I am wishing you the very best. And until next time, my friends.